Mental model. Okay, what is mental model? So mental model is that what is the user believes about the system, such as your website. This model is not based on facts, but instead of constructed primarily on the person past experience and what they think they know about the system. Respecting user mental model is really the foundation of designing usable and user-centered system. Our prior knowledge and behavior known as mental model. In user experience design, mental model helps to understand and analyze. Then mental model or cognitive schemes that people use to establish orders as well as make sense of and interact with the other with their surrounding world. These models includes things such as past experience and native knowledges, beliefs, and perception. So types of mental models are conceptual model, user model, and task model. Then conceptual model, there are the higher level of and almost abstract description of the working of a system in terms of its structure, operations, and interactivity. Task model. This approach deals with a particular user task or workflows and efficiency within the system. Then user model. Um, the designer's view serves as the foundation for the user models. It formulated based on their well-grounded knowledges of their target users, tendencies, behaviors, patterns, and exceptions. Then how to use the mental model in user experience design. Here, user research. So engage in extensive research to learn about how the existing models which are associated with the product and service by the user that are interested in it. Personal development. So develop user personas based on collected data sets using their goals, patterns, and understanding models. Information architecture, develop information structures and navigation patterns that meets users' cognitive behavior, letting them quickly allocate what they are looking for. Then prototyping and testing. Here, perform prototyping and user testing to see whether the design corresponds to the user mental model and meeting their needs as better as possible. Then iterative design. Continue the iteration and refinement of the design in accordance with the user feedback so as to maintain the balance with the user's mental model consistently. So why the mental model is important? Uh, Here we have the following important areas are there. One is decision making. So according to the mental model, people's ideas and choices were shaped by how they understand and information they are encountering. Understanding these models would find the organizations adjusting communications and strategies to be in their higher level of harmony with the largest audience. Problem solving. The mental model undergrad problem solving process by creating a platform for viewing the scenario and identifying the key factors and planning the road forward. They have a big impact as they enable the people involved to deal with the complex issues and more quickly. Then learning and education. The mental model have an enormous impact on the education process and convey the why the students manage the new ideas and concepts. These were the skills of teachers come in. They can construct educational activities that catch their students interested that bring about the changes. Then in the interpersonal communication, mental model get involved with the low how people embarrass and explain and interrupt the information in social intercourse, respecting people's mental models and recovering the consequence of doing so enables greater effectiveness in communication and teamwork. Then innovation and creativity. So mental models helps to innovate and creativity process. Understanding the mental models to facilitate the innovation through the breaking the logics and the looking at things from the completely different angles pushes people and groups to rethink and become creative to come up with the profound ideas problems. Then how to apply cognitive models in user experience design. Here, use familiar patterns to alignment with the user, the mental models. See, reduce the unnecessary cognitive loads. So, for example, cognitive process. So, cognitive process are how we make sense of the word and interact with it. So, cognitive model. So, it is the representation of one of more cognitive process for the purpose of comprehensive and prediction. Cognitive model in user experience and user design. So, it is deals with the simulating human problem solving and mental processing in a computerized model. So, and it helps to improve the human computer interaction. So, benefits of using cognitive models in user experience and user interface. Uh, First point is enhance the easy to use of understanding. Then reduce the cognitive level and cognitive errors. Then the real time, the improve the learnability and user satisfaction, and inform the design decisions with user psychologies. So these are all the major importance of cognitive model in user experience design. In cognitive model, the following categories are exist. It represents how the user thinks and process the information while interacting with the system. It helps designers understand the user behaviors and predict the actions and create user-friendly interface. So here situation, then automatic thoughts, reaction, emotions, and behaviors and psychological response. Here emotion, behavior, and psychological responses are reasons are thoughts. Then key components of cognitive model is in user interface and user experiences, perception, attention, memory, mental model, learning, decision making, and problem solving. So, so these are all the main points of cognitive model in user experience design. Then user research. User research is the process of understanding user behaviors, needs, and motivations through observations and feedbacks. It helps designers to create product that meet user expectation and improve the overall user experience. So why the user research is important? It reduces the guesswork and improve the usability and enhance the user satisfaction and saves time and money. Then types of user research. User research here, qualitative user research and quantitative user research. So why the user behave a certain way? It focus on insights, emotions, and motivations. The following methods are in qualitative researches, that is interviews, focus groups, and usability testing. In quantitative research, focus on number and measurable data. That is methods are surveys and questionnaires, analytics, heat maps, and A/B testing. That is comparing two versions of the product to see which perform the better. So likewise, we have this kind of user research. Further. Conducting effective user research, it defines the clear research goals and use the right research methods and collect the data and real users and analyze the synthesis finding and implementing insights to the into the designs. So now these are all the things which are discussed in the user interface and user experience design, how the mental model is working and what is the benefit of mental model. Then what are all the cognitive models, cognitive process, what is cognitive process and what is cognitive model, how it is involved in user experience design, what is the purpose we invoking these things in our user experience design, then what is user research. These are the things we have discussed in this video. So thank you for listening this video.